How's your sister? She's good?
She's good.
That's so exciting.
I had seen that she had posted some videos, and she had came over, and she was like, "I just hope I like it," because I'm like, "Are you scared?" And she's like, "No, I just hope that I like it," because she's afraid she's not gonna like it after all this.
She's gonna be just as beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's that. The feeling of getting something, because I know she expressed that she had always wanted that too.
Yeah, she had been wanting to. It's like us Blanchard daughters, we just we want to get our nose done because we have our dad's nose, but his nose comes from his mom. And so ultimately we have our grandma's nose. and so hers, she has a deviated septum too.
That's what I was thinking.
So she had to have rhino and septo. And then the doctor, the surgeon, we have the same surgeon. And so he's like, what about a chin implant? Because I guess her chin kind of is a little pushed back or whatever. So the nose looks more prominent. So that's why she got the chin implant too.
I remember I was going to ask you, how has things been since your book release? How did the book do? Did it do well?
We don't have the exact numbers from both the audio and the hard copy yet. But I'm told that, Ben Bella Books keeps track of the count of whatever. So I'm told that we're doing pretty good.
That's so awesome. So no books will return from the bookstore.
No books will return from the bookstore.
Yeah, I heard that. That was a lie. You see, and that was something that I addressed, but it's I couldn't know. I did text Christy about it, but I don't like to say anything without a fact.
Yeah.
And so not just because,
Right.
but I did call that other bookstore. They're the one that you had the book signing at.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually had you had sold out basically the night of the book signing. So
wow.
They said that they had gotten a shipment in 2 days later, and so they had more than enough. I pretended like I was a customer coming to buy one, just because I wanted to see if it was true before I commented to anybody on it. I don't want to just say something, but that's good. I know that the book meant a lot to you.
I just got done signing all of those book plates. I had signed 2,000 of them.
Wait, book plates? What's that?
It's a sticker, but it goes on the books, the hard copy.
Okay.
And it's for Premier Books, and so I signed 2,000 copies of that.
How did you do that?
It took me a month because each page had 6 blocks on it, 6 stickers. So I'm like, this is a little overwhelming, but I just finished the last bit of it.
Dang. And then they can't so you were still doing it when you went in and had Aurora?
Well, I didn't bring it to the hospital.
Well, I know, but I'm saying you were still in the process of doing it. You hadn't finished it yet.
Yeah.
In between breaks, do a few at a time.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like, okay, sit down and sign this amount this day or whatever. I'd try and get through them or whatever. But
so they just stick them. That's what they stick on the book.
I'm one of those people, I never created or I never had a signature. How some people, they have their signature is a scribble or something? I never developed that. So I have always just spelled out my whole name. And so Gypsy Rose Blanchard was long. Far too long. So my literary agent had asked the publisher, could she just do Gypsy Rose? Would that be sufficient enough? And they're like, yes. So that's why I wrote just Gypsy Rose. So. Yeah,
that's perfect. Anyway, because really I feel like a signature can be whatever you want. Well, you could do your initial, you could do, because some people do, or Alstein, you think, they don't say their whole name. So
yeah, there was some when my hand
Blanchard, that's long.
Blanchard's long.
Yeah.
And then when my hand would get tired, some of the G's kind of look like H's, so it kind of looks like Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose. Hey, that works. I love that picture. By the way, that was the day of the maternity shoot.
Which one?
The one, your profile.
Oh yeah, it was.
You looked so pretty in those pictures. They came out so good. Did you share those anywhere or just on your private page?
No, I haven't shared the maternity photos. That again was like another something that was kind of more private. Now,
Good.
Lifetime had taken some
I
pictures.
feel like I saw some though. Maybe you sent some to me then.
No, there was one. I did send you some, but
Okay, I'm like, I think I saw some.
there was one that Lifetime for the announcement for season 2. There was an article that had a picture of me from the maternity shoot.
And when's the series start? I mean, when's the season start? It's in March?
March 10th.
March 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So exciting. Are you excited? It's gonna be, are y'all done filming?
Not yet.
Not yet. Almost though.
Almost.
It should be. Oh, that's gonna be exciting. And then what you gonna do? I know you said, this is what I wanted to ask you. Because, I hadn't been able to talk to you too much lately, but I know that you talked about wanting to go to cosmetology school. Did you decide whether you think you're going to do that?
I want to. I'm looking at a couple of places. It'll be after parole, though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously there's no schools and cutoff.
Right.
So after I'm off parole, I'm going to go tour a couple of the schools and see which one I want to do.
Yeah, there might be one not too far away from, like, Ken's area.
Yeah, probably. I just have to kind of look into it more.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you to do that. Like, if you decide to, just
I wanted to do it because they had the cosmetology program in Chillicothe, but whenever COVID happened, they had shut everything down because of 6 feet apart and all that stuff, social distancing. So
it's really not a long program,
it's a year.
Yeah, so it's not that long compared to if normal college, for a year.
Right. And there's part-time, there's full-time, and there's part-time.
Yeah.
I'd probably do the part-time considering, Aurora. So
That's exciting.
yeah.
Something that you like. Can something to completely different than where you were heading.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be good for you, though. I'm excited for y'all. And I know you're excited to get off parole and.
Girl, I know. I got 5 more months.
What are you, 4 months away? 5 months away?
5 months-ish.
5 months? Oh, that's so exciting.
I don't like to count this month, the month that I'm in. So I'm 5 months.
5 months, yeah, that's good enough. And then in April, don't forget a bunch of people that you know from the private lives and stuff, people that you've gotten to know are all coming down here.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
I know. Christy said, I think the show will definitely be on at that time. So, she said we can, the night that the show comes on, we can watch it on the deck.
Have a big watch party.
I know, a big old watch party. Yeah, it'll be so exciting. I know that so many people are so excited to meet you. And, some of them got to meet you. Rogie.
Is Dreamer coming?
I don't know. Y'all, we need to get Dreamer down here. I know Jeanette. I think Jeanette's I need to bring so many boxes of tissue. Jeanette's the crier. She just, every time she just, hold on. Oh, every time, she just, anything good that happens, she just cries. She loves you she just thinks of you like her, I don't know how she explains it, but the comments off, so she'd probably say it, but she goes hard for you, let me tell you, in them TikTok streets. We've been telling her, Jeanette, you can get off the TikTok streets now, girl. We done with the streets. Because we are. And it has been so much more peaceful.
Good. I mean, that's what I want from, for you. I know it's been hard the last year.
But I got through it, girl. I got some thick skin over this past year. And, don't ever think of it as that. Because I'm telling you, Gypsy, I would do it again. I don't regret it at all. I'm glad that I was able to be a voice for you when, the world shut you out. And I know all the people that have been by my side since the beginning or even newer ones are glad that they've been able to go to bat for you, because you always couldn't, being on parole makes that hard too. So
I mean,
we don't waste our
it's so
time.
helpful to have like a good community.
Yes.
to
We're a
lean
team,
on.
girl. That's why we made it through that book signing, girl. We was a team that night.
I know, y'all
So
were
good.
awesome.
I know. We just wanted you to have a good we wanted you to have a good book signing, just like I wanted you to have a good birth. Like that made me so happy that y'all were able to get through the entire experience without any worries, And you always worry like all it takes is a nurse, even a nurse, to like do something stupid and like tell somebody, not even take a picture, but tell somebody. I know that's not supposed to, but you don't know that they could. I mean,
No, I had a lot of like sweet nurses.
nobody did exactly. Everybody was so awesome, and that makes me
Everybody
so
was.
happy.
Yeah, girl, when I tell you, I am so blessed to have the birth experience that I did because I did not feel a thing. The epidural worked absolutely like wonders. And, you watch movies where, the women are screaming and it's like, push and all that stuff. That was not my experience.
Well, I knew you had to press that button again because when you had first told me you got it, I was like, you had a long ways before she came.
Yeah.
I was like, so poor.
I took a 2-hour nap because I went in at 6 centimeters dilated, and then they gave me the epidural, and then they put the catheter in because they're like, you're not going to be able to have control over your bladder. So they put the catheter in, and they did all that after the epidural. So I didn't feel none of that. 4 hours later, I was still only 6 centimeters. So they had given me Pitocin to kind of speed things up a little bit.
Right.
And then I took like a 2-hour nap. And then I wake up from my 2-hour nap. They check my cervix. I'm 10 centimeters dilated. And they're like, okay, my doctor's like, it's time to push. And I'm like, my eyes got so big. Chris can't even tell you that my eyes got so big because I'm like, oh my God, here it comes.
Was it just Ken in there with you?
Ken was in there. Yeah, Ken was in there.
I'm saying, was it just Ken?
Yeah, it was just Ken. We talked about it, and I know that we had said, oh, Mia might be in there with us, Christy might be in there with us, but then when it came down to it, then Ken was like, okay, this is a moment for us, so we kind of kicked everybody out.
All right, get out of here. I got to see my sister's second birth, and she just wanted to do that for me, just in case I never get to experience that. So I got to experience that through her. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, but poor her, man. They were just coming in to give her something because, like, she was in so much pain. But then when they came in there, she was like there, so they couldn't. So she just had to go. No. But it was so fast, though. Thank goodness. But it was a beautiful experience. I'm so glad I got to be there for her for that. And then my nephew, which I wasn't there for that, but he just came. He came almost the same amount of time early as that Aurora did.
Really?
And almost the same exact size too. Like, but it was about almost like 20 something days. Like almost exactly. And he's so perfect though, and so little and cute. I know, him so cute. But yeah, he just sleeps all the time. Every time I see him, he's sleeping.
That's normal. That's normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were, I think, right at 37 weeks, right?
I was at 36 and 3 days.
So almost at 7. Yeah. So she was like a little bit later, but not much, like by a few days. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's like a few ounces off. So like, I forgot. And he was like
up pretty fast.
6'9".
Because I had asked. I asked her pediatrician. I was like, because of her coming early, does the milestones that apply to a full term apply to her as well? And her pediatrician was like, yes, like the milestones, like because she was so close to being, 37 weeks, 30, whatever, 38 weeks is like considered full term, I guess. So because there's that so close, the milestones that a full term, what experience applies to her too. So
I know I need to send you the little LSU ones I got you.
I saw. What is that? That is
It's
so cute.
it's LSU it's an LSU onesie. It's so cute. But it's new. I need to send it to you before she outgrows it because it's newborn. But
Okay.
I know she's almost the same size as my nephew and he's pretty tiny still. So I know it'll still fit her. But it's really cute. I
Well,
saw it.
that 2 week mark, they hit a growth spurt.
See?
Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute. So it won't be football season, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Because got footballs on it.
I'm
But
gonna have to hop off here. I hear her. She just woke
I'm
up.
about to switch over to. Oh, but will you have a good night?
You too.
Enjoy the rest you get if you get any.
I'm sure I'll get my 4 hours.
Hey, better than nothing, right?
So true. All right. Love you.
Love you too, girl. Thanks for coming on. I'm sure that made everybody excited to hear from you and see how you were doing. But I will talk to you soon. I'm trying to get this off. It's stuck.
I think I'll just X out.
Well, I got you, girl. I was trying to get the background off.
Okay.
Have a
Love
good
you.
night. Love you
You
too.
Bye.
And then mine is just stuck. Oh, I got it.